Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today we're back with more of the Christina Bennett series here in WWE 2K24. We're going through the Women's MyRise, and last episode we finished up a True Hollywood Story, which was very entertaining in and of itself. And so the premise of what I think is happening in the Women's MyRise is that we're kind of going through these different kind of pathways. And the way that I'm interpreting this is like, okay, we're getting these different WWE experiences, but which path do we want to take? Or do we take pieces and parts from everything and make it our own? So that's kind of the gist of what we're getting here. Last episode, of course, we finished up True Hollywood Story, like I just mentioned. And we also finished up the Hip Cat Hangout with Mick Foley. So we've got This Is My Brutality, The Evil Within. This one I'm assuming is Rhea Ripley and the Judgment Day shenanigans, more than likely. And then, of course, we have The Evil Within, which is Alexa Bliss and all the supernatural things. So I'm assuming that some of these are going to be, like, at least these two are going to be, like, the related sort of side missions after we complete, like, each of these stories. So each of these stories gets, like, their own little tab right over here, like True Hollywood Story, how we had, like, a few different storylines going on over there. And so I think we're going to go to The Evil Within next, because I think that makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of unlockables over here. And then we finish out with Rhea Ripley. That way we kind of get a little bit of a sense of, like, who we are as a WWE superstar. We get a sense of, like, what all these different storylines are looking like and that sort of thing. So we're going to start with The Evil Within and go down the supernatural route and go from there. So as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, and let us get right to it. Let's go and chit-chat with Alexa Bliss.
I'm glad to see you decided to stick around WWE. Would have hated to lose you to Hollywood.
Right.
There's more I wanted to accomplish here. Probably more for me to learn too. I mean, you've sure seen a lot in your time here.
Also,
I
I want to point out the hair.
Champion.
I was actually wondering about some of the stranger things you've encountered. The weird, the otherworldly, the supernatural.
Are you sure you want to be asking me about all that?
Oh no.
Regal said I should explore everything in WWE. Why not?
Of all the ways to become powerful in WWE, the kind of power you're talking about comes with a cost.
Let's see here. I'm just asking a question. Maybe I'm willing to pay. I mean, we're just asking a question here.
Chill. Just asking a question. Some of my favorite superstars in WWE have flirted with or embraced the supernatural. The Undertaker, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt. You?
Even asking is dangerous. You see some of what I'm talking about on TV, sure, but you don't understand how it works. There's a force in WWE, and it's looking all the time for anyone who's open to receiving its gift.
I know that we already sort of, like, went through this little bit of dialogue here. Also, again, want to mention the hair switcheroo right over there. We fine-tuned things a little bit in between filming spurts at this point and, you know, as needed. But notice how her hair is a little bit looser with the ponytail. You know, she's letting the hair loose a little bit.
You know what? Maybe I am open to it. Regal told me to let go of all my reservations.
If you're sure, I won't be able to stop you. And it's probably already looking for you. If that's the case, there's something I should give you.
I'm sure.
Okay then. There's a physical manifestation of this power, an artifact. We don't know where it comes from, but it came to me and it's still in my possession. Honestly, I've been trying to get rid of it, but it's too dangerous to simply cast aside.
A physical manifestation?
Oh boy.
You've seen the urn, but you haven't seen this. I'll make sure you get it before your next match. Wear it under your gear. This power, it'll open you to possibilities beyond your wildest imagination. Just be careful you don't let it overtake you.
This is going to be great. Okay, so the Evil Within. Max upgrade points, 17 points. We get 2 supernatural amulets, and then we get Soul Siphon as a payback. So let's get to it, people. Let's go and explore the supernatural side of us. Alrighty, here we go. Are we going to come out with the amulet on or anything like that? I'm rather curious.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, Christina Bennett.
I updated the jacket, but we haven't updated anything else. It's like you spent a little bit of time in Hollywood. I know the yellows don't entirely match, but it's something, right? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be great. Alrighty, we're taking on Gigi Dolin. Okay, you're compelled to execute a heavy strike. Oh, well we were late on that counter. We're compelled to by the supernatural. Why not Irish whip Gigi Dolin into any corner? I find it weird how it's a little bit more conversational. A grab combo. Okay, I'm guessing we gotta get her back up on her feet and then do the grab combo. Okay, let's do this. Oh wait, no, we gotta... Okay, that's a grab move. The grab combo. Okay. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Defeat Gigi by pinfall or submission and claim what's your... Well, what is ours? Oh man, this is gonna be a trip. If it's anything like the Hollywood shenanigans, can we please keep a talk show at least? At some point. I want that to be part of her character, just a stupid talk show with a applause button. That we need to keep that. It's funny, and I will not apologize for finding it entertaining, but I hope everyone's finding this series very entertaining. I'm way ahead of filming. I'm filming this all the way back on, I think it is March 7th or March 8th. March 8th, because it's on the Friday that the game is released to everybody. And yeah, this is going to be out sometime in the following week. I was able to film through like Tuesday, I think, like right around like between Wednesday and Thursday or something like that, with the bulk of that on Thursday. So I've been utilizing this extra time that I've had to kind of like just relax, rejuvenate, and enjoy the video game a little bit, which has been really nice. I'm glad that I did this. And I also had a dental appointment on the Thursday, so, I mean, that kind of worked out for all of us. Freaking rope break. But yeah, like I mentioned, I have like a second version of Christina Bennett, kind of like an off-screen, or yeah, an off-screen save, you know, my little local saves and stuff like that. Once we get a finalized initial version of Christina Bennett, we'll fine-tune everything and get her uploaded for y'all, because I know that y'all look forward to her shenanigans every single year, and I do too, so there's that. Oh god, we're dangerously close to the ropes again. Everything's fine. Beautiful. We got a 3 count right there. You'll love to see it. And also I'm trying to film a little bit ahead. Just because I have stuff coming up, like, pretty much all throughout March, and I'm like, well, I might as well just film as much as I can when I have the time to do it. So there's that. So that's sort of the goal here. I'm really liking this gear, and again, we're kind of taking little bits and pieces from, like, what we're learning in our little experiences. And it's like, is all of this actually happening? Or is this all just career shadowing for WWE? It's like, we got signed to WWE, we have no idea what we're doing. So it's like all career shadowing. Well, I mean, she did say, you know, that she's glad that we didn't get sucked into Hollywood entirely. So, I mean, maybe we left for a few months and got a repackage. That's what I like to think is happening. We got different repackages and we kind of have a final form of Christina Bennett at some point. Maybe that's where it's all going. I know I'm rambling. Let's continue. Based on the match I saw, it looks like you used the gift I gave you. The amulet, yes. I had it on beneath my gear. It was the strangest feeling, but I had the sensation it was leading me to victory. You're starting to feel its power? I guess so. Or more like it was guiding me to find my own power. You're not entirely wrong. The amulet will guide you, but it will also lock you into the deepest, darkest parts of your soul. Whatever the amulet finds there, it's what you will become. So it's just latching onto what's already in me? That doesn't seem so bad. Especially not if it helps me win. Be careful. I can tell you, you think you're in control, but you're not. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, there's Gigi, so let's go chit-chat with her.
What was that?
What do you mean? I beat you. That was that.
I don't care about losing. No, I mean, I do care about losing, but there was something off with you in that match.
What are you accusing me of?
I don't even know, but whatever it wasn't natural.
It was supernatural. You're being a sore loser. If you want a rematch, I'll beat you again.
Everything's natural if you let it take you, my darling Gigi.
Oh, no.
What the heck does that mean?
Girl, same.
You'll find out, little girl.
Oh no.
Your time will come.
Oh
Okay,
no.
now you're just being creepy. Are you trying to make me mad?
It's gonna be great.
What's wrong with going mad, Gigi? Madness is intoxicating.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Let go.
Okay, now I'm creeped out with Gigi.
Stop trolling me. I'm getting a rematch. No funny business this time.
At WWE, something was up with Christina Bennett in our last match. I know it, and I demand a rematch. I actually noticed something too, and I loved it. Whatever Christina Bennett was drinking, I want in. So you're being a weirdo too, then, Nikki Cross. Fine with me. I'll bring back up. 2v2, we like it. Let's make this tag match official. Don't I get a say in this? Yeah, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I thought we were in our little, like, standing up for ourselves era. Like, what is this? Alright, we have Michin and Gigi Dolin versus Nikki Cross and Christina Bennett. And you know what I thought of too? Like, what, you know how, like, there's all these, like, supernatural kind of, like, horror movie tropes? Like, who's gonna be the final girl in this? I hope we are. We'll go back to Hollywood and film, like, a spooky, scary, mystery horror movie of sorts afterwards. There we go. That's how we'll use our time off in between repackages, right? And I think having McFoley in this too, it all ties in together. What if each of those stories is like a different face of Foley, right? Like, you get Mankind, you get Cactus Jack, you get, you know, Dude Love in one of them. I don't know. That's maybe where I think this is going. I could be entirely wrong, but, you know, it's like the three faces of Bennett almost. And then maybe our final form is just taking everything that we learned into just one cohesive package with hopefully a talk show. It's like we haven't had a single really distinguishable feud, except for, I think, maybe just, well, some of the stuff with Liv, definitely. Okay, here we go. Cap looks like she's trying to end this now, but Gigi's too quick. Oh, what the? What the heck? What in the world is happening? Is Gigi floating? I think she is floating. You're seeing this too? Yes, I am. We've only seen forces like this a few times before in WWE, and it's never anything good. No kidding. What in the world is happening? We're really pulling off an armbar here. Ronda can't be happy about that. That's a victory, alright, but I don't think the submission is what people are going to be talking about. Well, maybe we're acting like we're all supernatural. See, this is where Hollywood Bennett comes in. I'm going to have nightmares about this match. Me too. Oh, I heard some noises there. Y'all hear some noises there? I'm a little concerned. It's like she's either a really good actress or some shenanigans are about to go down. It could very well be a combination of the two. I don't know. I need to see what happens. I don't know how Christina Bennett pulled off that parlor trick, but I let my nerves get the better of me. Great illusion, but I'm not a fan of any of this Halloween garbage. Gonna smash your dumb pumpkin head, Christina Bennett. I love Halloween. Oh my god. I like weird, but that was too creepy. Even for me, Christina Bennett. Oh no. This is gonna be good. Who are we gonna chit-chat with? Okay, we got Alexa Bliss. Let's see what happens.
It's happening, isn't it? I knew it would. How do you feel?
I feel incredible. I feel scared. I think you could feel both, right?
Feelings are irrelevant.
I could tell that's not what you wanted to say. Focus.
I feel scared. This power, it's overwhelming.
That's better. The amulet is giving you power, but it latches onto the darkness inside of you. Whatever kind it finds.
Oh my god.
What kind of darkness?
Oh my god!
When it entered me, it found a scared little girl looking for permission to play. Turns out, I was hungry for that release. So that's what I became. What are you hungry for? When you look into your darkness, what do you see? And how do you see yourself?
The darkness of hell, the darkness of nature, the darkness of the past, the darkness of self. Oh, these are all good options here. Well, I mean, we're trying to start afresh in WWE. So I think either one of these two bottom options would work because we're kind of afraid of our own potential.
My darkness is me. For even in my purest state, I know I am diseased. The dark paint that covers my face shows that I am more
Oh my
vice
God.
and vermin than human. With only the simplest of materials covering my body, tattered and torn.
Oh, I thought we were going to
The
transform
light
into something there.
fabric represent the filth that deep inside I know that I am.
If the darkness of self is what you see, then that is what will overtake you. Are you sure that's the source of the power?
Actually, I'm not sure.
Look into your darkness again. What do you see?
Maybe the past. Because, like, we keep going back to the past and thinking that it
My
works.
darkness is older than time itself. From what existed before we had the words to
I
speak
like
of it.
hearing all these different
What
versions.
others think is a myth, I know is real. I see myself in the vestments of our oldest ancestors.
Oh my
Not
God.
the gods on high, but those who have fallen. Gold represents the richness of my strength. From the twisted crown of gilded horns upon my head, to the armor that covers my body.
If the darkness of the past is what you see, then that is what will overtake you. Are you sure that's the source of the power?
I think we have a capacity to self-sabotage, so I think the other one worked
I'm
better.
not sure.
Look into your darkness again. What do you see? If the darkness of self is what you see, then that is what will overtake you. Are you sure that's the source of the power?
Yes, that's the darkness I feel coursing through me. And I'm ready to give in to it.
No, you're not.
What happened in my last match was the darkness and the amulet acting on its own. Now that I understand it, I'll be able to harness it.
If you say so, there's no turning back now.
Even after last week, Michin isn't afraid of Christina Bennett and is getting her rematch tonight. I don't think you know I don't know what we're getting into either, Alexa. I really don't think we are either. Oh my God, we're floating! Oh my God, this is amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're floating. Oh my God. This is amazing. Again, maybe going to Hollywood first was probably a good idea. It's like either this has really overtaken us or we're just that good of an actress.
Making her way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, Christina Bennett.
This is amazing. God, what is happening? But I feel like the sabotage of self made the most sense because aren't we trying to like self-sabotage our own career at points by not being like open to other things? Because it sounds like the past wasn't all that terrible. I mean we don't know what the heck happened with Shotzi, and that's about it. Like otherwise it sounds like we have glowing reviews. You know, it's like we're afraid of our own potential, and that's kind of the thread of this whole story, right? Like we're kind of afraid to speak up for ourselves. We're kind of afraid of our own potential, and I think that's what we're seeing here, you know? Self-sabotage of self. Your darkest version of yourself is yourself. Or what you're afraid you might become. Although the music doesn't entirely match. We might work on that. But hey, we're here for the entrance, and I think that's what counts. Oh my God. This is nuts. Punish Michin with a heavy grapple. Okay, we did the heavy grapple. Why are we wrestling barefoot? Make Michin see you with 10 standing strikes. That's what we're trying to do. We got 8. Okay, we got 9, 10. Beautiful, beautiful. Love that for us. Love that for us. Grab Michin, and then, well, once we get done with this. Okay, here we go. And she delivers a vicious suplex. That was a gnarly one. Michin looks dazed. Oh my god, what is she doing? I don't know. Oh no, it's happening again. She's floating off the mat. Oh my god, and she comes crashing down. What the heck? Who needs to hook the leg when you can levitate people, and that'll do it. Don't blame the official for being apprehensive after that. I'm getting out of here. Right behind you. Really, guys? I mean, you can't blame everybody for, like, running away like that. I mean, look at this. Look at this whole situation here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, we got a new loading screen. Story complete. The evil within. Oh, God, it's all green. Finn Balor and Alexa Bliss. Okay. So are we in, like, a sewer? Well, that makes sense, because, you know, the theme is just being all diseased, apparently. Social media. Oh, man. Okay. It felt like my soul being slowly pulled from my body. I recognize that power, Christina Bennett. Be careful. We appreciate you, Finn, for looking out for us. We're not playing with dolls anymore. Christina Bennett is on a whole other level. No kidding. Wait, we have The Undertaker even posting on social media. I see we have a story from Natalia as well, so we'll have to see what happens. But what do we have in the DMs? What's going on? Was that real? Right? That's what I'm saying. What is even happening? What is happening? Okay, wait. Oh, yeah, that was the story that we have with Natalia coming up. So we have the evil within. Okay, so my suspicions were correct. Oh, seriously? We got one more in the supernatural realm of things? Well, that's okay. Ooh, cool. We get more rewards with everything. Okay, cool. We get some spooky stuff in here. So it looks like we get more of these, like, tabs just by going to other things. So we'll be going through all the spooky stuff coming up, which I'm very excited about. So we've got some attribute points to get to as well. We have 22 points. I say let us go with more submission. I feel like in this sort of persona, this would make some sense. We're going to max out that resilience very soon. But I think let's start with Finn Balor, or, well, we got Alexa Bliss over here. So maybe we'll start with Alexa Bliss because of the continuity purposes, and then we'll jump over to Finn Balor. If we have time this episode, we'll start it, and if not, we'll start it in the next episode.
The locker room is talking. They're impressed. And they're scared.
Oh boy.
As they should be.
Oh my god!
I've lived in that dark, remember? It burned all my fear away. Has it done the same for you?
I think so.
All I feel is hunger.
I just had lunch, so I mean, over here, I'm not hungry at all.
Then what's happening with your former protege Psycho Sally won't matter to you. Have a good night.
Wait. Tell me of Sally.
Oh.
She's entered the Queen's Crown tournament on NXT. And nobody wants her in it. Because of you.
I have nothing to do with the child.
The child!
Everybody sees what you've become. They know you were her mentor. They're too afraid of you, but they can touch Sally and want to make an example of her.
I shall watch her from afar.
If their intention is to hurt me through Sally, they will find themselves on a fool's errand. Still, I shall watch her from afar. A guardian devil with my fingers on her strings.
We can hear our voice try to seep through there a little bit. I'm noticing this.
Huh. Perhaps the amulet has taken less of you than I imagined.
We're pretty powerful. Dark Night of the Psyche. So, Darkness of Nature crown, Darkness of Nature outfit, Darkness of Nature hand leaves. Okay, so the different darknesses is what we're going through. Remember how we just had to pick one? I think we're going to all 4 of them at some point, and then, of course, we'll have a final, like, thing. I don't know, we'll see. But we have Dark Night of the Psyche coming up next, people. Get excited. Maybe this is another Sally storyline, because there's 4 total ones that we need to get to for the achievement, so I think this could be our third. Okay, so this is the Sally story for this little chapter here. Oh boy, defeat Zoey Stark. Perfect. I'm actually really enjoying these little side stories that we're getting with Sally. It's kind of nice to get a little change of pace, you know? And it's kind of cool that, like, Sally is kind of like our protege, and she's kind of just, you know, she's staying true to herself, and I'm all for it. And she's learning and growing along the way. And I think that's what we should be doing. It's like, take some notes from Sally, Christina Bennett. What did we sign up for? This is a treat. This whole career mode has been a treat. And I'm like, if this is a fraction of how good the men's MyRise is, then I'm looking forward to. Because usually the women's one, or at least for last year anyway, the women's one was, like, better than the men's one. And I don't know. I'm hoping that they're both good. Like, the men's one was fine last year, and I liked how we had the ending all kind of wrapped up like that. But I just didn't like the character. And it seems like they kind of, like, made the character last year for 2K23 with men's MyRise just super unlikable. And this year they've kind of given that spot to the women's one, but it's not nearly as bad, I don't think. Maybe they kind of copied and pasted that kind of story, but made the fine-tuned adjustments to what they should have been doing, where we actually figure out who we are as a superstar versus, like, just outright firing us, you know? So, I'm thinking they took the story from last year for the men's MyRise, pasted it onto the women's one, but made the adjustments along the way to where it's a little bit more fun and interesting, and really where it should have went, right? I mean, I like the direction they went with last year with how we had to go through the independents again and come back better, and I totally get that. But, like, this actually adds a little bit more intrigue to it. Because you're finding out a character, like who you are as a superstar versus who you are as a wrestler. Because, like, our girl's a good wrestler. We've established this. She's good when she gets a live mic. She has personality. It's just that she needs to put it all together somehow. Yeah, now we're talking. So that's what I'm thinking here. And I think Sally being in NXT is just probably the best thing for her. And I'm all for it. Because that way she has that room to become the person in the WWE superstar that she wants to be. And she's in the space to where she doesn't have to learn all the bad habits. Alrighty, that might be it for Zoey Stark here. Beautiful. It's kind of nice that we get a couple of stories in per episode now. I know we're kind of, like, rushing through the matches, but it's more about the story, I feel like. Right? Right. And hey, at least we're getting the Sally story taken care of a little early this go-around, which is fine. And also, green is my favorite color, so I'm all into the green theme that we've got going on. I'm all for it. Justine, Janine!
Did you see that, Justine? I'm going to the semifinals.
Yes, I did. Really beat the odds on that one, didn't you?
Proud of you.
Did I? Gosh, I guess so. That's so cool. Zoey was super tough.
Yeah, Zoey was supposed to knock your freaking block off. I booked you against her for her to win.
Oh.
Oh? Oh. Oh! That's amazing, Justine! You're right. Always put me in there with people who make me raise my game.
Sally, I don't want you in the tournament because the whole locker room is freaking out. Lights are flickering, there are ghosts in the mirrors, and all the food and catering spoiled.
Not the food and catering, no!
Okay. What's that have to do with me?
That's all super witchy stuff, Sally. The Cap? You see what she's doing on Raw? Everyone knows you're her trainee.
Oh, no.
A, Cap had a lot of trainees at TBD.
Oh, we
And
did?
B, I don't have anything to do with the weird stuff going on.
Right.
Be that as it may, perception is reality, and everyone thinks there's a hex all over you.
No, we're just watching from afar. We're not directly involved as far as we know.
I'm the psycho here, but that sounds pretty crazy.
Right? I mean, Psycho Sally and our version of Christina Bennett, this supernatural entity. Wouldn't that work pretty well as a little package, maybe in NXT? Maybe that's our little stint there.
Whatever. Byron Saxton just started calling matches in ancient Sumerian.
Oh my
need to
God.
call off Cap before this gets out of hand.
Oh, boy.
Justine!
Just do it, Sally.
Calm down, Justine, Janine. Okay, we're taking on Sonya Deville next, which is very exciting. Take damage from Sonya Deville. Okay. We're just gonna let her do her thing. Well, you were right out of the gate with some offense, but, I mean, hey, we're learning. I'm realizing this with the NXT colors. Like, why don't we get some Slim Jim advertising down there? What the? Oh, no. There we are! Oh, man. Oh, well, it just went dark. But we did see some punches thrown in both directions, right? Okay. I'm nervous to see what we're gonna come back to. Everything okay? I don't know what this is. Maybe even the network was like, this is too much. Or maybe we overtook the camera crew, too, for all we know. This is amazing. Oh, God, what is happening? I'm hearing the match, but I'm not seeing anything. But we can't see anything! Like, how are we supposed to win the objective if we can't see anything? Hopefully we get the lights back on this time. I feel like the darkness should have only been there for a cup of coffee, right? Okay, I think that's it. Okay, there we go. This worked. Okay, now, okay, thank you. This worked out this time. Okay, so that's what was supposed to happen. Okay, I was like, oh god, I hope this isn't completely glitched out. Which again, I'm recording this on the day that the game launched, so like we're far out in terms of the recording process and all that. And that was done on purpose because I have a very busy March, and I'm not mad at that. Because we get to just have a good time this weekend, film and edit videos and go through the career mode together. Oh my god, what a mess this was. It's like, I don't know what's happening here. It's like we might have to defeat Christina Bennett at this point or something. I don't know. But I think, didn't she just say that this was the semifinals match? So we still have the finals. I don't know who's going to be in the finals or who wants to deal with us in the finals. Maybe we're supposed to make it to the finals and we just take one away from Sally. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Oh my god. I'm so excited to kind of look into the dark side of us now. This is going to be interesting because I feel like there's some darkness that's there based on like, you know, TBD and like, it's like we've apparently trained a bunch of people. I don't know why or how we're even qualified for that, let alone opening up a promotion, right? But like, you know, it's like there's some kind of a darkness that's there. You know, we're kind of holding ourselves back in a lot of ways, so maybe this is a way to propel us to, you know, not go that route. My bad. Oh, perfect. Nice little clothesline right there from Psycho Sally. Honestly, I want Psycho Sally in my little, like, my GM roster. She would be somebody I could easily kind of, like, use as kind of like a pet project. We'll see. We shall see. But I don't know. I really like this Psycho Sally. I always just liked her energy and stuff, but I especially like her now. Nope, 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 nope. Beautiful. What? We got her away from the ropes, though. Okay, Sally, it's okay. You can just, like, take your time, catch your breath a little bit. What a weird story this is. But I kind of like this little groove that we're getting into where we're getting like a few little stories completed with each like episode. And I mean, hey, y'all like the longer episodes, and so that's exactly what we're doing. Oh no. Oh, we kicked out. Okay, good. Perfect. Oh, we were late that time. That's okay. You can do it, Sally. There you go. Roll out of the ring. Catch your breath a minute. Hopefully counter this attack. Beautiful. We countered, just like we needed to do. And see, we're getting a nice little competitive match even with the early shenanigans. Which is probably in our best interest, right? Right. Beautiful maneuver right there from Psycho Sally. She would be perfect for like a little supernatural kind of gimmick. There we go. I'm wondering where this is all going to go. I'm fascinated by this. Oh, and a 2 count. Sonya Deville kicks out. This might be our most competitive match yet. We got a nice little women's wrestling chant, and you'll love to hear it. You'll love to hear it. Oh, nice little rolling pin right there. Nice little rolling pin. There you go, Sally. You get that win. You get that sneaky roll-up pin. That's awesome. We're proud of you, Sally. I think she even looks a little shook up, too. Well, hello.
I don't recall thanking you.
Right?
Sally, I have gifted you with my power.
Oh, what did we
Which I
do?
never asked for, Cap.
You refuse my help? You dare defy me?
I do! I defy you! You may be wearing your big evil hat right now, but somewhere inside you is the Cap I know.
Right?
And I think she's desperate to do one good thing because she's feeling freaking guilty about what she's becoming.
You tell her, Sally. You tell her.
I got you into the finals against Charlotte. Would you wear a crown? Would you be a queen? I wanted to help.
Help yourself. Until then, we got nothing to say to each other.
That proved it! That proved Cap has been helping you from afar.
You're right, Justine.
The whole WWE universe just saw her. Wait, what?
You're right. She's been helping me through the tournament. But that's over now. Cap and I are done.
I didn't expect you to just say it.
Surprise! That's why I want you to set another match. So I can win my way into the finals fairly, on my own. A battle royal against everyone else who entered the tournament.
Look at Sally.
Damn. I'm impressed.
She's standing up for herself more than Christina Bennett is. Okay. So, win the Queen's Battle Royal semifinal. So we have Sonya, we've got Ivy, we've got Indy. We've got a lot of people in this match and just a lot happening. Alright, so we're going after Ivy Nile. Oh no. Okay, that could have been disastrous for us. But I mean, hey, this is the story that Psycho Sally needs. Like, hey, I'm ready for the big time. Oh no. Okay, as long as nobody bothers us, I think we're fine. Okay, there goes Zoey. Okay, we're focused. Oh, we could have had her, but we didn't. That's okay, we're gonna figure this out. Okay, well that works too. Oh, good going. Good going. Just good going. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, you can do it. You can do it, Sally. I don't know why the select and back things are, well, doing whatever they're doing. Okay, so it's just down to us and Indy. Perfect. We did it! Again, I don't know why the controls are at the bottom, but here we are. Maybe that's all glitched. This is what Christina Bennett should have been going through, you know, and just going through NXT a little bit, maybe finding herself there before the major stage. But I think Sally, she's truly going through a lot right now, and I'm all for it. We're here for the Sally solo arc at this point. I enjoy these little side stories. They're different, and I like seeing her path in comparison to Christina Bennett. So I don't know. I think it's interesting.
You did it. Even without your magic buddy pulling strings.
I did, didn't I? If this whole experience has taught me one thing, it's not just that I can do this on my own. It's that I want to.
Tell me that after you've been in there with Charlotte for 5 minutes. Girl can hit.
Good. She better bring it. Because I'm about ready to go psycho for that crown.
You know what, kid? I think it might look good on you. Good
Oh,
luck out there.
here we go. We got Psycho Sally versus Charlotte Flair. Defeat Charlotte Flair. Yes! Queen Sally. We're here for it. We're here for Queen Psycho Sally. See, she won something. We haven't won a title. We haven't won anything except for matches. Sally's already beaten us to success so far in WWE. We haven't even won a title. Although, like, we did have a talk show, and we do have, like, movie credits and stuff, and, you know, that sort of thing. But we haven't had a single, like, accomplishment. No tag title, no Money in the Bank, no tournament, no nothing. I suspect that we're going to have a major feud with Sally at some point. You know, protege versus mentor, and how Sally's living up to her potential, but we're not living up to our potential. Maybe that's where it's going. Again, we haven't walked through the entire series yet, or watched anything, or at least much of anything until this point. So just a little bit of a heads up. We're filming this just completely just on our own. So yeah, I've been basically just filming, editing, and just going through this whole career mode on this little weekend here, and I'm all for it because it's rainy and dreary outside, which is kind of like the perfect kind of weekend that you want for these sort of things. Because it's like, oh cool, I can just make some food and just chill and relax and, you know, have a good time. Alrighty, perfect. You can do it, Sally. And this is sort of her biggest stage so far, maybe next to SmackDown, I think, right? Because I don't know if Queen of the Ring is like, oh. Yeah, because I don't know if Queen of the Ring is considered to be a premium live event or not. It might be, I don't know, but still, it's a big showcase for Psycho Sally, and we're here for it. Beautiful. See, why do they do that? Like, when you're that close to the ropes, but you're still a little bit away from the ropes, like it's a premature rope break. Oh, Mr. Rope Break. Ooh, that would make for a good finisher right there, too. Oh, Charlotte ducked out of the way there. Hey, we've been in there for a while against Charlotte, and we're all for it. Oh, nice move right there from Charlotte. Oh, we blocked her. And see, that's the thing, right? Like, Charlotte really does bring out great matches out of people. And I think this is what the case is of Sally right here. Nice maneuver right there to Charlotte into the cover. Could this be it? I'm liking these Sally side stories quite a bit. It's a nice little break from just what we're doing. And it's kind of cool to see, like, you know, the trainee or the mentee, you know, go down their path, and we're sort of self-sabotaging over here. While Sally's thriving, you know, it's taking her some time, but you know what? She's in the developmental system for a reason, you know? She's got some bad habits to unlearn along the way, but thankfully not enough of them from us, right? You know, she did the best that she can with what she had to work with. And now she's in WWE where she can learn and, you know, really find out who she is as a performer or wrestler and all that. You know, she's living her dream, and we're all for it. I'm on Team Sally. Unless if she does something that's, like, just unforgivable. I don't know. Oh, Charlotte's got the resiliency, though, but we're also close to a signature, so we'll see what happens there. See what I mean? Like, a very slow count right there. We got a little women's wrestling chant going on, and you'll love to hear it. You'll love to hear it. Beautiful, beautiful sequence right there from Sally. Come on, Sally. I'm rooting hard for you, girlfriend. I'm rooting so hard for Sally. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. I keep thinking that Sally has a signature, and I know she doesn't. We did it! She's done it in a career-defining victory. Psycho Sally has defeated the Queen herself, Charlotte Flair, to win the Queen's Crown tournament. I'm so proud of her. Sally overcame so many obstacles to get to this point. From indie darling to WWE Queen, Psycho Sally has made her mark. Charlotte will be back here, that's for sure, but tonight she has to hand it to Psycho Sally for this gutsy performance. I would agree. We're proud of you, Sally. God save the Psycho Queen. Oh, I love that. See, it's kind of quirky, but it kind of works. Like, obviously not this, but I think Sally could really make it her own thing. We might be onto something. The Psycho Queen. I like that. Maybe that's how she turns heel or something. I don't know, but Psycho Queen, I like that. That might turn into something. Alright, Dark Night of the Psyche is complete. We got the Women's Darkness of Nature crown, Darkness of Nature outfit, Darkness of Nature hand gloves. So we have Finn Balor left over here, and then we have social media things to check out too. All hail the Queen. Call Me Psycho defeats Miss Charlotte Flair for the Queen's crown. We also have the Natalia storyline over here. Or an affront to the laws and nature of professional wrestling. The WWE Universe is crying out for someone to be a beacon of hope against her. Katana, Nikita, and I will answer the call. Oh boy. Alrighty, so attribute points for only at 20, so we can't upgrade anything here. But I think this could be a good way to kind of wrap things up here. I think we'll cover the Natalia story and then go to Finn after that. I know, we're pushing the Finn story a little bit, but that's okay. We'll do Beacon of Hope. And then we'll go over to Finn's story after this, because we'll see what happens, and then we're going to get to these 4 storylines after at some point. This is kind of our finale point, so we'll probably go through these 2 in the next episode, and maybe these 2 or 3 after that. So we'll be here for a few days to kind of settle into our supernatural rooting now, but I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. This has been a wild situation that's unfolding, to say the least, but I'm kind of here for it. Again, this is kind of like our career shadowing of WWE, right? We're trying to figure out who we are and, you know, take some pieces and parts of things that work and kind of toss the rest, right? It's kind of like that saying where you, like, eat the meat but spit out the bones, that sort of thing. But either way around, thank you all super much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button to get notifications around here and that sort of thing. We are en route to 1,000 subscribers at the time of recording this, so I want to thank you all super much for all love and support thus far for the channel and for this series. People, I've had an absolute blast over here, and I'm just so fascinated to see what happens moving forward. So, again, thank you all super much for watching, and I will see you all in the next